After my dad's business went downhill, my parents announced they could only afford to keep my talented brother and sent me off to live with my uncle, as I was a better match for his family. 10 years later, we reunited at Grandma's 75th birthday, and their looks were priceless when they saw me in an unexpected state. I was 14 when my mom sat me down. She said my uncle needed help with his autistic son, and I'd be better at that than Michael. Made it sound noble, like I was doing them a favor. My dad wouldn't even look at me, just stared at his coffee. I asked if I had a choice. She said sometimes we make sacrifices for family. I asked what sacrifice Michael was making. She didn't answer. They packed my stuff that night. 2 suitcases and 3 boxes. That's what 14 years was worth. Michael stood in the hallway watching. He looked guilty, but said nothing. Didn't even say goodbye. The drive to Uncle Steve's was 45 minutes of silence. He met me at the door and said, "I'm sorry this is happening to you. Not welcome, not we're happy to have you. Just, I'm sorry." That's when I knew they'd lied about everything. My uncle wasn't rich. He ran a small construction company and was raising his 8-year-old son Jamie alone. 2 bedrooms meant I slept on a pull-out couch for a year, but he never made me feel like a burden. Weekends I helped with Jamie, teaching him to tie his shoes, reading the same book 17 times. Weeknights I learned blueprints and cost calculations. I kept waiting for my parents to call. My 16th birthday came. Nothing. I texted Mom a photo of my cake. She read it, never responded. I graduated high school with honors. Sent them invitations. They didn't come. My uncle was there, front row. He brought flowers and took me to Denny's. Told me he was proud. First time anyone said that in 4 years. I worked through college doing estimations during the day and classes at night. Took 6 years, but I finished. By 25, I had my contractor's license. By 28, I'd bought my uncle out and renamed it Davis Construction. My last name, not theirs. I expanded into 3 states. Hired 47 people. We specialized in hospitals and schools. The projects my dad used to dream about. I thought about calling them 100 times. But what do you say to people who decided one kid wasn't worth keeping? Then Grandma's 75th birthday invitation arrived. Country club, formal cardstock. I almost threw it away. My uncle said maybe I needed to see them to let it go. I showed up straight from a job site. Steel-toed boots, high-vis jacket with Davis Construction across the back, cement dust still on my jeans. Walked into that marble ballroom and saw them. Mom in a dress that cost more than my first car. Dad with a new Rolex. Michael showing off engagement photos. They'd clearly bounced back. Mom's face went white when she saw me, like she'd seen a ghost. Dad stood up. Michael barely recognized me. My aunt whispered, "Who's that?" Mom said, "That's our daughter." My aunt looked shocked. "You told us she was abroad in consulting, making you proud." They'd been lying for 10 years. Easier than admitting what they'd done. Another aunt asked what I do. Dad jumped in with some story about international consulting. Big projects. Lots of travel. That's why I couldn't visit. I let him finish his whole speech. Then I said, "Actually, I own Davis Construction. We did the new hospital wing downtown. The one that has the medical center Dad's name used to be."